ABC Election Centre, where tonight votes from across the country will soon be flowing in to determine the next government of Australia.
Australia will hold a general election on the 2nd of July. The official announcement was made on Sunday.
It's day 21 of the election campaign, and it's been an important one for both leaders.
Well, Australia, while the battle of the Titans has come to an end.
Second is neck and neck, according to an opinion poll in the Herald.
Congratulations! You have been nominated to run for the election in 10 weeks. Now campaign your way around the nation, make promises and accumulate votes to win. Before you begin, we must set up the board. These are the Struth cards. Lay them face down here. Next, shuffle the public opinion cards and place one face up on each state. Now, it's time to appoint the character cards to each player. Christine is happy with hers. I can see the resemblance. Each player also receives a card that corresponds to the background colour of his or her character card. Place your car on the state with the public opinion card that has the same colour. This is your home state. For example, Freddie here has a red character card with a red car, and therefore his home state is New South Wales, with its red blah blah opinion card. Your home state is permanent. Good job, Freddie. Next, give each player the highest voting card for their home state. Now, give each player 2 election promise cards. Lastly, place the time counter token on the first week. And buckle up, now you are ready to play Politibabble. To begin play, choose a player to start and commence the game in a clockwise fashion. Each turn you begin by rolling the die and choosing to go either way around the board. Every time you roll, you may choose which direction you travel. The first player, Bill, rolls a 2 and decides to travel to Queensland. Aha! Bill has an election promise that corresponds to the public opinion in Queensland. He must read out his new election promise. Bill now has a choice. He can take the highest available voting card for Queensland, or challenge a player with the highest possible voting card for the state. Bill decides to challenge the vote. Jenny has the highest possible voting card, so they both roll the die, and whoever gets the highest number wins. The loser must take the lowest possible voting card. If they roll the same, roll again. Oh no! Bill lost. Poor Bill. Now he must take the lowest possible voting card, while Jenny keeps her voting card. Now that he has played his election promise card, Bill must put it on the bottom of the pile and draw a new one from the top. Remember, each player must always have 2 promise cards in their hand. Also, if a player plays 2 election promise cards of the same colour in the correct state, they are awarded another immediate turn. Now it's the next player's turn. This player, Christine, rolls a 3 and lands on New South Wales. She has no corresponding election promise cards, so she draws another election promise card. Each player may do this once per turn. Her new promise card does not match the public opinion, so that's the end of her turn. Next, it's Freddie's turn to roll. Freddie's cards don't match either, so he decides to draw another election promise card. Oh no! Freddie drew a political purgatory card. These are scattered throughout the election promise card pile. Now he is forced to go to political purgatory. To get out of political purgatory, Freddie must either play a refugee election promise card, of which there are several scattered throughout the election promise card pile, or give up his highest vote card to escape immediately. Freddie decided to pick up 2 new election promise cards, which can be done once per turn after entering political purgatory. Drat! Freddie did not pick up a refugee card. He is stuck until his next turn. You may be stuck in political purgatory for a maximum of 3 turns. The last player to have their turn is Jenny. Jenny is stopped at the Northern Territory and now must draw a Struth card. These cards can give you a distinct advantage over your opponents, but they come at your own risk. This Struth card has required her to travel to Tasmania. Now we are back to the first player, which concludes the first week of campaigning. Move the counter to the next week. Once you reach the 10th week, the game is over, and the player with the most vote points wins the election. Now that you have won, Jenny, will you keep the promises you have made? Do you have what it takes to talk your way to the top? Politibabble, brought to you by Edge Games.